And we'll start with the pledge. I pledge
allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
And please call the roll.
Trustee Mathis.
Here.
Trustee Gifford.
Here.
Trustee Zeman.
Here.
Trustee Rizzo.
Here.
Mayor Casper.
Here. Item number 3 is privilege of the floor. At this point, I'll open privilege of the floor. Is there anyone who wishes to be heard? Seeing only employees, I'll close privilege of the floor and move on to item number 4, which is local law 2016D to repeal local law 2016-2, which authorized the property tax levy in excess of the 2% limit. Is there anyone who wishes to be heard on local law 2016D? Seeing none, I'll close the public hearing and entertain a motion.
I'll make a motion.
I'll second the motion. Any discussion? Please call the roll.
Trustee Mathis.
Yes.
Trustee Gifford.
Yes.
Trustee Zeman.
Yes.
Trustee Rizzo.
Yes.
Mayor Casper.
Yes. Item number 5 is public hearing and possible action on local law 2016E relating to the Uniform Fire Prevention and Building Code, which, as we've been having our discussion, this is the compliance engine for the fire department, the record keeping for the inspections and all that. Does anybody care to be heard on local law 2016E? Seeing none, I'll close the public hearing and entertain a motion on that one.
I'll make a motion.
I'll second.
Any discussion? Please call the roll.
Trustee Mathis.
Yes.
Trustee Gifford.
Yes.
Trustee Zeman.
Yes.
Trustee Rizzo.
Yes.
Mayor Casper.
Yes. Item number 6 is the authorized levy of unpaid inside the village February 2016 water and sewer bills on the June 2016 village tax bill. So these are water and sewer bills that weren't paid that then get added to the tax levy.
So,
Any discussion on that one? Please call the roll.
Trustee Mathis.
Yes.
Trustee Gifford.
yes.
Trustee Zeman.
Yes.
Trustee Rizzo.
Yes.
Mayor Casper.
Yes. Item number 7 is to authorize the levy of unpaid Department of Public Works charges to the June 2016 village tax roll. Bills, sorry.
I'll make the motion.
Second.
Any discussion on that? Call the roll on that one.
Trustee Mathis.
Yes.
Trustee Gifford.
Yes.
Trustee Zeman.
Yes.
Trustee Rizzo.
Yes.
Mayor Casper.
Yes. Item number 8 is to authorize me to sign the June 1st renewal of our workers' compensation plan for the Village of Scotia.
I'll make a motion.
Second.
Any discussion on that? Please call the roll.
Trustee Mathis.
Yes.
Trustee Gifford.
Yes.
Trustee Zeman.
Yes.
Trustee Rizzo.
Yes.
Mayor Casper.
Yes. Item number 9 is the approval of the mass gathering permit for Jumpin' Jack's Drive-In to be held, fireworks show to be held on July 1st. So this is just so everybody's clear that the mass gathering permit, first of all, is required for a gathering, I think, of over 1,000 people, but then it also causes the holder of the event to be responsible for the overtime costs that we incur here in the village. So, does anybody care to authorize?
I'll make the motion.
Or approve it?
I'll second.
Any discussion on that? I think we can do it all in favor. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Number 10, resolution to authorize the Scotia Fire Department to surplus 33 SCBA bottles and their face masks.
Also, Ken asked, and it's added to the resolution sheet, in that same resolution, if we could surplus 17 lengths of old 3-inch supply hose. So that's not included in this resolution.
We care to do that?
I'll do that. I'll second it.
Any discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Item
That 3-inch hose, I saw it outside the other day. It was at one by the generator there. I said, we haven't used that stuff in years.
Some people have a hard time getting rid of stuff, and some people have a hard time keeping stuff, so unfortunately, I'm the person. Item number 11 is authorize me to sign the agreement with the Department of Public Works Employees Association regarding the summer hours. So we've done this probably for the last, what, 4 or 5
I think
years?
this is the,
Right.
this is the fourth year.
4th year?
Yeah.
So,
I'll make a motion.
I'll second it.
since it's a contract or an agreement, I think we should call a roll.
Trustee Mathis.
Yes.
Trustee Gifford.
Yes.
Trustee Zeman.
Yes.
Trustee Rizzo.
Yes.
Mayor Casper.
Yes. And item number 12 is a resolution for the summer hours for the rest of our clerks.
I'll second.
Any discussion on that? And we'll call the roll on that one.
Trustee Mathis?
Yes.
Trustee Gifford?
Yes.
Trustee Zeman?
Yes.
Trustee Rizzo?
Yes.
Mayor Casper?
Yes. Item number 13 is to authorize the closure of North Tenbrook for the fire department barbecue on the same day as the Memorial Day parade.
I'll make the motion.
I'll second it.
Any discussion on that? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Item 14 is to designate the Memorial Day Parade on May 25th and Cruising on the Ave on June 19th as village events for insurance purposes.
I'll make the motion. I'll second it.
Any discussion on that one? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Item 15, I told you guys at the work session that I was recharging the zoning board. So I'm going to make those appointments tonight. I think they should be done at a public meeting. I'm just going to run through them one more time. So I'll be appointing Jeff George. These are zoning board appeals appointments. Jeff George to a term.
Ken
Yeah, sorry.
Jeff
Yep.
Perry.
Yep, I had it written down correctly. Ken George to a term which expires 2016. Jeff Perry to an uncompleted term which expires 12/2017. Bonnie Belfax to an unexpired term that expires 12/2016. And Susan Ducknick to a term that expires 12/2017. And then I think I also told you that I'm moving Eric Busker from the zoning board to fill the vacancy on the planning board, so I'm appointing Eric Busker to fill that vacancy, which expires 12/2018.
To check these dates, they
Yeah.
should be consecutive, like, there shouldn't be two people in the same year, or some of them alternates.
Two are alternates.
Oh, okay,
Yep.
sorry.
Yep.
Okay. So, and so that you know, on the 23rd at 6 o'clock, Lydia, me, Louis, Kathy Busher, Joe, if he chooses to attend, are going to meet with all of these new members of the zoning board to kind of get a primer on the zoning board and what's expected and
What time?
6 o'clock. Did I say 6 or 7? Whatever the regular time of the zoning board is, which is hard to remember because they only meet 2 times a year. Okay, item number 16 is the mayor's comments to the board. And I have a letter from, Ken's not here, he's at a conference right now, but I have a letter from Mike Delarocco, who needed the fire department. Mike was heavily involved with the fire department in the city of Schenectady, but lives here in Scotia, and the letter reads, "Dear Chief Almy, I really appreciate the assistance of your firefighters when I had the minor medical problem and came to the fire department paramedics for help last week. I felt very reassured by the professional way I was helped and with the quick assistance provided. I am very happy to be able to avail myself of these services as a 90-year-old resident of Scotia Manor. This is the first time I had used your services and I was very impressed. It is good to know you are there. The residents of Scotia should be very pleased with this service." So kudos to the fire department for that. Talks about that meeting. Oh, okay. I couldn't keep my shorthand. Freedom Park is going to officially announce their summer schedule at a news conference that will be held on the 23rd at 10:30 on the stage, as they always do. Last year, I don't know why, but Nell didn't schedule the news conference as she usually does, but it's back in swing again, and it'll be on the 23rd. On June 16th at 4 o'clock, Scotia Wine and Liquor is celebrating their 10th anniversary. The Chamber's putting something on for them, so if you want to attend that and just say congratulations on 10 years in the village. Reminder of the parade Wednesday of next week, and the chicken barbecue previous to that in the firehouse. And a reminder that we have a meeting scheduled for the 31st at 6 o'clock for the end of the year closeout. I don't know if you saw the newspaper I think it was last Friday's edition, that had a nice article about the program being put on at the Flint House last Saturday, but, you know, I thought it was a real nice article, and then a good picture, I think in Monday's paper or something like that. So I was able to talk to Beverly today, and she was happy about that. She always says something to the Gazette, because this is the first time they actually picked up and done a story, so that was nice. And then finally, I just want to let you know that we had a request from a gentleman who is an avid metal detector guy. And he desired to use his metal detector at the Flint property. So we've had requests like this before. Our village park rules, which are village code, disallows the use of metal detectors on our property. He wanted to know if, since he had worked with historical societies before and such, if he could be allowed to detect there. I told him that as much as I thought he would be a responsible person, that the law needed to apply equally to everyone, and that if our historian at some point in the future decided to do an archaeological project, that maybe he could be used as part of that. But we really can't have people, once one person starts detecting, there's no way to control it. And I know just recently this year, we had somebody detecting on the step area of the Freedom Park stage where people sit, and before anybody saw him, and he had done what he should do. He had dug the divots and put them back in, but as soon as we mowed over it, pulled all the divots back up again. So we really can't have people in parks doing that. So I sent him a letter, but in case you hear from him. And those are my comments. Item 17, correspondence liaison and special committee reports. Trustee Mathis.
Yeah, I got a chance to talk to Andrew in great length. Again, it's been a couple months since I haven't been able to do that. Some great things going on. First of all, I think the partnership with the fire department, with the hydrant potential there, and the flushing of the hydrants is just another testimonial to the great partnership amongst all department heads and potential for that. The new chipper he was excited about too as well, with about maybe 5 weeks out, probably 4 weeks now, because I think we talked a week or so ago.
Right.
And he was very appreciative of that, and with the board's support with that.
You can see the chip on his shoulder.
Is that what that is?
That's always been there.
Say that. You know, and I know not to be redundant in the reports, but there's a lot of things going on in DBW. They've been working very hard in taking care of the basins and things. And I think that's street sweepers being put to good use the second time around. So I can definitely notice a difference. So I think that was definitely a good investment for the village. And I think Andrew would probably agree with that too. So kudos to the whole team out there, doing a great job.
Thank you. Trustee Gifford.
Pretty much the same as last month's report. We had a fire department meeting. Nothing particularly of import. The planning board had the same 2 people back for incremental steps, but nothing approved or asked to be approved. There was the thing with the sewer line at the fire department. I wanted to, Andrew patted himself on the back in the report, but I wanted to do that too, you know, because there was a lot of talk over there with the day that we didn't have, we couldn't flush the toilets, and a lot of misinformation, and they got in there and got it done in wonderful, quick order, you know, a very complicated project. So that was good. We needed them this morning. We had a call for a woman who was stuck between the toilet and the shower, the tub, and couldn't get up. 3 o'clock in the morning. And we ended up having to take the toilet right off and move it to get her out of there. We didn't break it in.
Something like that, you ought to say someday that could be used. Trustee Zeman.
Nothing reported.
Trustee Rizzo.
I got a few things. Well, I'd like to piggyback what Kevin says. Anybody who's been down to the DPW garage, it's like this whole new building appeared out of nowhere. He's got things organized, hanged up, hung up on the walls. Everything is right where everything's organized. The bays are clean, the place is bright. It's like you're walking into different buildings. I gotta compliment you, you did a beautiful job down there. We dropped off some stuff from Holiday on the Avenue, and we put it in storage for him. And one of his employees just took me around, showed him the work that they did, and it's remarkable, remarkable. Matter of fact, some of the guys in town says, we got a better DPW approach than they do. And it really shows it. And I really, you guys did a heck of a job fixing that place up. It really looks nice.
It's not, it's the mild winter.
Your crew did a heck of a job down there, and you passed that along to them, because they did a beautiful job. We had a car show meeting last night, and we're putting some of the touches on that, getting things organized on that. That thing's coming along very well. Right now, there's a meeting for the Memorial Day. They're finishing up the program, and some of the groups that are appearing on the parade, doing the final touches on that. Let's see what else. And basically, that's all I have. The car show looks like it's moving along real well with the elves. And between us, there's only 2 people left of the original committee, me and Janet. And when John took it over, it just clicked, and it went real well. It was great. So.
Chris, I got one thing to add to my report, sorry. I had a meeting yesterday with the guy from Solar City. They're very interested in putting in something at our pump station. We've got preliminary designs, they're working on numbers for us. They think they can, what their model is to put in panels and give you a set price, a set lower price for the electricity used. They're designed, the size of the panels is designed to equal the amount of electricity you use, because they don't want to go over that, particularly it doesn't pay to go over it. So they would give us a lower price for electricity and feed that feed back into the grid, so we wouldn't be paying nothing. Their profit would be in there, the difference between our price and theirs. But it seems like it'd be good for us. It's not going to cost us anything unless we may have to, it may be to our advantage to cut some trees down in that lot. If we were to do it, if I'd save us some money. But
So, just a question, so is this, how far from a proposal are they? I mean, at some point, they'll have to actually put a proposal before the board of trustees.
for sure. I think they've got all the information, almost all the information now to get us numbers. The one thing with the regulations, it's pretty arcane, but it does not make sense to have the panels on this feed into the actual pump station, because that uses a large amount of money, and therefore we pay the least rate for that. If you feed it into, if you get a new service for that lot at the highest rate, then you can feed into that and get paid more. We're talking about possibly feeding into the house, taking over Tom's electric bill for the house and feeding into that, rather than I'm afraid of doing a new. They were talking about doing the subdivision in a new lot, and I think that might expose us to taxes, which he said, would be possible to work for, the thing would be lucrative enough to pay those taxes, but why expose ourselves if we don't have to?
Yeah, and it's still a well field, so,
Yeah.
we think you did around that.
Yeah.
Okay. Item number 18, departmental reports. Any questions or comments on the departmental reports? Anybody care to move to accept them?
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any objections? Item 19, audit of claims.
I'd like to make a motion to pay the bills.
I'll second.
Any discussion? Call the roll.
Trustee Mathis?
Yes.
Trustee Gifford?
Yes.
Trustee Zeman?
Yes.
Trustee Rizzo?
Yes.
Mayor Patrick?
Yes. Item number 20 is approval of the minutes from the April 5th special meeting of the trustees.
I'll make a motion.
Any discussion? All in favor, say aye. Aye. Any opposed? Item 21 is the approval of the minutes of the April 13th regular meeting of the trustees.
I'll second.
Any discussion? All in favor, say aye. Aye. Any opposed? Item 22 is the approval of the minutes of the May 3rd special meeting of the trustees.
I'll make a motion. You want a second?
I'll second. All in favor, say aye. Aye. Any opposed? Item 23 is new business. Does anyone have any new business for us tonight? I have two that I had told you about and I neglected to get on the agenda. One is that I would ask that for a motion to approve Mike Martini as bid director representing the board of trustees.
I'll make a motion.
Second. Any discussion on that? All in favor, say aye. Aye. Any opposed? And the last and most important one, I can't believe that I did this, is I'm going to ask that we ratify the agreement with the Scotia Fire Department for a contract to extend through 2019.
I'll make a motion.
I'll second.
Discussion on that? And that one, I think we need to call the roll.
Trustee Mathis?
Yes.
Trustee Gifford?
Yes.
Trustee Zeman?
Yes.
Trustee Rizzo?
Yes.
Mayor Patrick?
Yes. Anything else to go to the order? That was a short, long agenda, a short meeting. Entertain a motion to adjourn.
I'll make a motion.
So move.
Thank you.
I have a meeting after you guys come back from vacation, we're off.
Okay. That's right. I want to get